The Honda Jazz isn't the most glamorous of cars, but over the years and generations, it's developed a fiercely loyal fan base among those who value its small on the outside, big on the inside practicality, and its peerless reliability. The current model arrived in 2020 and for the first time as hybrid only. It's recently undergone a refresh, and with that refresh we have got more power, improved interior material qualities and a new trim level called Sport. This is not the Sport, this is the SUV-like Crosstar model, which is effectively the range-topping model. It takes on the likes of the Skoda Fabia, Volkswagen Polo, Toyota Yaris and recently departed Ford Fiesta. Though at £26,000 or £28,000 for the Crosstar, it is at the more expensive end of the super mini class. It's not exactly pretty, but that MPV in miniature shape has some benefits when it comes to packaging. Take a look inside the boot and there is 304 litres of space, which is decent, and it has a usefully low load lip. Fold the seats down, however, and you get a great 1,205 litres of space with fully flat seats. Hopping into the back seats, the first thing that strikes you is just how much space there is and how wide these doors open. Very useful. And if you want to load in taller items, you can fold the seat bases out of the way too. As with the rest of the car, the dash isn't going to win any beauty contests when it comes to interior design. However, the materials used are genuinely impressive and every bit as good quality as a Volkswagen Polo. In fact, we'd go as far to say it feels better put together than a Volkswagen Polo. There is almost a premium car vibe in here. And if the Jazz's build quality impresses, the functionality of its cabin is on another level. We've got easily comprehensible physical dials for the heating and ventilation controls and stereo volume, a physical home button for the infotainment system that you can reach pretty much by feel, and a touchscreen that's logical, lag-free and simple to operate. If we can find things to criticise, it would be that the driver's display is a bit scattergun in the way that it presents its information, and the USB ports are the older style models and there are no USB-C ports or even a mix. Still, you can put that out of your mind by considering the staggeringly long list of standard equipment, which includes auto lights and wipers, climate control, adaptive cruise control, power folding door mirrors, front and rear parking sensors, a reversing camera, built-in sat-nav, keyless entry, heated seats and heated leather steering wheel. Practically, the only thing that's missing are electrically adjustable seats and electrically adjustable lumbar support, but we're really splitting hairs here. This is a very well-equipped car, and when you think about what its key rivals are, they're less spacious, less well-equipped, and in the case of the Ford Fiesta, no longer even available. Whether you enjoy the way the Jazz drives will largely depend on what you expect from your small car. If you would like driver engagement and thrilling handling, then a Ford Fiesta or a Seat Ibiza is likely to tick those boxes, whereas the Honda Jazz does not. The little 1.5 litre engine buzzes away a little unpleasantly when you try to drive it in too spirited a manner, and yet if you use the assistance of the electric motors and drive in a more relaxed manner, you can make much more serene progress at a reasonable pace too. And that's even more true since the spring 2023 facelift. Since there is a more powerful engine and electric motor combination, we now have 122 horsepower available. So if you really want to drive the car hard and do pedal to the metal, which we don't recommend by the way, you can get a 0 to 62 time of 9.6 seconds. No, better to chill out a bit and then you'll reap the rewards when it comes to fuel economy. Honda claims you'll get an overall 58.9 miles per gallon out of the Crosstar version, but we reckon you could actually beat that quite easily. We've seen more than 60 miles per gallon during our time with the car. That makes it one of the most economical small cars around, better even than the Toyota Yaris hybrid. Combine that impressive fuel economy with a comfortable ride, comfortable seats, great view out, a featherlight steering and a really good turning circle, and you've got the makings of a fantastic domestic city car. Throw in a spacious interior and a smooth ride, and you've got a half-decent long-distance cruiser. Ultimately then, unless you want a super mini that's a hoot to drive and super stylish, there's little to beat the Honda Jazz. It's spacious, practical, well-built, well-equipped, and no doubt very reliable. And where it was once an outlier in terms of price, now with all that standard equipment, the price tag is forgivable. But what do you think? Is the Honda Jazz still a bit too nerdy for its own good, or does its sheer sensibleness make it a winner? And if you're considering buying a Jazz or indeed any car at all, head to cargurus.co.uk to find loads of great cars for sale from top-rated dealers. And with our super clever pricing technology, we'll even tell you whether it's a good deal or not.